Hey everybody, what's happening? Sammy the Thrifty working at you, and happy days indeed. Just got home from work, got the barbecue heating up. I'm gonna barbecue up some pork tenderloins for dinner. Why don't we check on the hops and see how they're doing? Let's get to crack-a-lackin', shall we? Alright, so on a serious note, I want to send out my thoughts and prayers to all the people in Fort McMurray, Alberta, who are dealing with some horrific fires out there. I understand they had to evacuate the entire city last night. I think it's like well over 80,000 people who had to pick up and move, and a lot of people have lost everything. I just hope that everybody gets out there safe and that there's nobody injured or nobody perishes in this horrible, horrible event. And I have full faith in Canada as a country coming together and helping out each other, like we always do. Man, tragic, tragic, tragic indeed. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, let's check out the hops and see how they're doing. Let's put my beer down here. Consequently, this is my Bell's Two Hearted clone, which is drinking amazing. All Centennial hops. Anybody want the recipe, send me a note and I'll gladly post it. It's actually from an issue of Zemergy, I think, and it is just amazing. Okay, let's see how the hops are making out. And as you can tell, a little bit of frost damage. So what we're going to do, the first four main shoots are the ones we're going to deal with today. We're actually going to prune those back to send more energy back into the root ball to cause these smaller shoots to pop up, which should give us a higher yield in terms of hop cones this year. Now, this is a second year plant. Last year I think I got just under an eighth of an ounce, or just under an ounce, I think. Can't remember how many grams that works out to, but my American friends will be able to let me know. So it's like 0.8 ounces, which was pretty good off our first year plant. It grew up to about 12 feet, basically just to the peak of the roof there. So my goal, as I said earlier, is to go from there all the way up to there, much to the wife's disappointment. So without further ado, let's prune these back, and then we're going to see how this does. This should cause the smaller shoots to pop up, which will in turn give us a higher hop cone yield from everything that I've been reading. Then as the plant matures and we get it trained up, what we're going to do is we're going to trim up the first foot of off the base above the rhizome there, just above the twine, to allow for better airflow and help prevent any little nasty buggies eating all my leaves and all my precious hop cones. Let's grab the old pruning shears and the old Shetty Poo of Doom I happen to have here. Let's get to pruning. Alright. Okay, so we're going to come down nice and low. Oopsies! Try not to destroy the fence, Larkman. We're going to come down to there. Trim that one off. Come down to here. Have to get that one there. And trim that one there. Trim this one, then trim that one. Now that should in turn cause these other ones, like I said before, to pop, which would be really, really cool. I'm just going to throw this in the old compost bin, or compost, I don't know, area, if you will. It's back here, so it's grains, crap like that. Try to give that a turn, rather to the hotbed as the season progresses. So yeah, in theory, this should cause these hop plants to pop, which is really, really, really cool, because it is what, the 4th of May now, and I'm ahead in terms of where I was last year, based on it being a second year plant. So, but we have had some frost, so we'll keep an eye on the weather, obviously, and keep things covered at nighttime if need be. But yeah, so this has been how to prune your hops for a higher yield, and hopefully it works. If it doesn't work, my apologies. But I think he's going to be better than 0.8 of an ounce that I got last year. So anyways, this is Sammy the Thrifty Brewer saying, if you're going to do something, do it with a homebrew. And by all means, keep calm and brew on. And if this is your first time watching any one of my videos, I encourage you to subscribe. I do a video like this on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I do read every single comment, and most importantly, I do reply to them as time permits. Anyways, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Take care, all the best, and most importantly, please be safe. Cheers.